What up, Body Bags? BDG reviews here. It's theme week again, and this week the theme is house. So, house by the cemetery, house by the lake, and all that stuff. So I am reviewing House on the Edge of the Park. You may notice my lovely assistant isn't here today, and that's because I don't really want him holding this because it wasn't a very good movie. Basic plot of this review is going to contain spoilers. I'll put a spoiler warning when it comes around. It has David Hess from Last House on the Left, and essentially he's playing almost the same character, except nowhere near as vicious and nowhere near as evil. It starts off David Hess rapes and kills this girl in a car. Then it cuts to some point later, never really says when, but he's come back to his they have a garage type thing, and him and his friend, who's Giovanni Radici, they're gonna go out and party. In the meantime, this guy and this girl, they drive up in this car and they're having some issues, so they pull in and stuff happens. It quickly becomes evident, they're gonna go with these two people and they're gonna go to a party. When they get to the party, things start going odd because you have one who's essentially a psychopath, and it's got a lot of sleaze. It's got a lot of I don't even want to say Last House on the Left. Think of think of The Strangers crossed with New York Ripper. And that's kind of what you get. This entire movie has 2 kills in it. That's it. It does have one scene with David Hess cutting this girl up with a razor, which was a pretty nasty scene. It was kind of awesome, though. Now we're getting into spoiler territory. So if you don't want to hear no more, go away. That's it. This movie has a twist in it, and it's actually a twist I didn't see coming. And this has to do with the end, so again, spoilers. If you care, turn off now. It turns out the girl that was raped and murdered at the beginning was the sister of the guy that brings the car in, and everything has been planned. Him and his friends, they all planned for there to be car trouble there, to get these guys, to take them back, and essentially take them out and have a self-defense argument. It was a really nice twist, but honestly, in the entire film, that's the only thing that really stands out. This movie's generic. It's a generic home invasion / Last House type movie. Really, I expected a bit better from Deodato, who directed it, but that's here nor there. As for this release itself, this is from Dark Force. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's not the greatest release I've ever seen by any means. The menu's kind of blah. The transfer on House at the Edge of the Park is the better of the two. The other one was Last House on Massacre Street. Now, don't even get me started on that. There's no massacre, there's no street, there's nothing. That's completely the wrong name for it. And that looks horrible, by the way. Picture quality is terrible. But for what I paid for this, I think I paid $17 for this for 2 movies. It's not bad. But the movie itself is just middle of the road. So overall rating, it's like a 6. If you're a completist for David Hess stuff, or you're a big fan of this type genre, give it a shot. Otherwise, I'd give it a pass, honestly. And I mean, Dark Force. What can I say? They're an odd company, to say the least. Yeah. Well, there you go. See you next week.